Hey everybody, it's Steve, 1,000-Year Home. Today I'm not doing 1,000-Year Home, I'm doing an 1880s buggy pickup. Now the gentleman wanted to sell it to me for, I think, $4,000 is what he said originally. And I said, I'm building a house, I don't have buggy money for a house. And he called me back and he said a local or a restaurateur offered him $2,500 for it to turn it into a salad bar. I couldn't let that happen. I said, it hurts my heart. He said, it hurts my heart. I said, all right, I'll come and I'll give you $2,501, so you'll make an extra buck. But I don't have $1, so now he's going to make $2,520, right? Yeah. So Destiny's here is my wing girl. Not that I need, but I've never strapped a delicate buggy onto a 25-foot. That's only held backhoes and whatnot. Have you ever anything delicate? She's a tank girl from the Marines, so she maybe has never strapped anything. How about a Commander? Did you strap a Commander in?
A lot of MRAPs.
MRAPs? No, they'll pick. No. A Commander's Jeep would have been a delicate operation. So, do they even have Jeeps anymore? They don't.
No, we do Humvees.
Anyway, look at my water. So anyway, I had to stop and get my coffee, which I dropped off here. I see bunny tracks in my water. So 8:30 in the morning.
Yep.
8:30 in the morning, off we go. I should be working on that. Instead, I'm driving 100 miles to pick up a buggy. I'm sort of excited about it. Well, when we get there, I'll do some pictures. Maybe Sonny's already taken it apart for me because, you don't want the carriage top to blow off. So we don't know what it'll look like. I haven't seen it without its top.
Yeah.
Might be kind of cool. So his neighbor's 94, and she says, when I was a little girl, that buggy was delivering milk to my house. And he's probably, I don't know, in his 60s. He said, I'll say Dolores. I don't think, Dolores, it was that buggy, but it was that buggy. I bet you it was that buggy. Not that particular exact one, right, but that model, I bet. Yeah. Well, my guess was during World War II when they were rationing gas, I bet you guys had to pull their buggies out again.
Yeah.
And refrigeration would have been a problem, right? Because you're saving energy. And they probably started the buggy routes again to help the people in World War II. That's my guess. Yeah. That's about the right time. Yep. Anyway, we're going to pick it up. I'm going to put it in parades. That's what I'm going to do with it. And I don't know, throw out 1,000-year candy or something. I don't even know what 1,000-year candy would taste like. What would it be? It would be honey. It would be honey. All right, off we go. I've wasted time. Destiny's got things to get done. Second. All right, it's the lantern post.
Right.
Okay.
This is the set screw.
All right.
So obviously, this one would go here.
Oh, look, it's got a little light.
Right. So that one would go here, and then,
then this is the rear of the buggy. Okay.
And that'll tighten up onto the post.
All
tighten
right.
up with a wrench. Okay, so those are the two lanterns.
So the top does come off or on depending on what people want to do with it.
Yes.
So this little gash here, is there a way to fix this kind of thing, or should I just leave it be?
It's up to you. I mean, there's a way to fix it, but there's like leather patch or whatever. But it's up to you. If it bothers you, then
it doesn't bother me. I just want to keep this in good shape.
Yeah.
So personally, it doesn't bother me. But 1880s, and that's.
Unless you're going to be out in the rain. If you're planning on being out in the rain, then go ahead and repair it.
I'm not planning to be in the rain, but I would like to put it in parades, and you never do know.
Yeah.
So maybe during a parade, I would put a little bit of clear on there or something. Scotch guard. I'll look for some product.
So now the hardware.
All right.
Okay. We're going to leave this on. This is going to be fine. So we're not going to take that off.
Okay, that won't blow off while we're driving?
No, it's got two.
Oh, it's got two bolts.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so this piece of iron here that's on the seat, right? The frame of the seat.
Uh-huh.
There's a nut on the bottom of it.
I see it.
Okay,
I'm touching
when you
it.
take that nut off, that goes in the side. You see these on the inside here?
Oh, I do see them on the inside.
Okay.
Let me walk around there so I can get a little bitty
remember
bump.
this because I forgot when I was taking it off. These get caught if you don't have somebody helping.
Oh, they spring out? They got a little spring load on them?
A little tension on them.
Okay, very good.
Okay, that's that. And then you have two eyes here.
I do.
Frame.
I see the eyes.
Those are permanent bolts that are on the bottom.
Oh, I see the permanent bolts. I do. Mm-hmm.
So they slide right in.
Slide right in. Gotcha.
Then these will come out before you start to put this up. These bolts will come out.
Uh-huh.
And they will hook in the back. You see it on the back of the frame here? Look.
Well, when I take it to parade, it'd be a lot easier for me to take it in this form because I'm not planning to have people, climbing in it.
But anyway, these eyes on the steel here.
I see it.
For the back bolts.
I love it.
And that's it. The whip, the whip holder.
All right.
The seat's removable. What we'll do is we'll pull this out. and set it on the floorboard.
Oh, perfect.
So this way.
Is that where the battery goes and all
Yeah.
the electronics?
This is,
Okay.
this is the battery compartment. I think you know what? It's so light you probably could.
Look, there's a little trunk. Did you see the little trunk?
Yeah.
Look at there's a little trunk in there.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
I could keep my pistol and
So,
my.
If you're gonna use it a lot and get in it a lot, I put these in. These are not original.
No, I could
I
see
did
that.
this
I agree with that
because-
decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this, I didn't do anything to it. This needs to be reinforced if you're gonna not have these in for
You
the
mean
weight.
250-pound men weren't common
That's
back
especially
then?
why I put these in, because you told me you were gonna sit in it. I said there ain't no way. I gotta get this. Yes, that was the reason. You got it. All right, so you're set.
Well, you know, I have seen these in museums. I'm going to be honest. I've never pulled one, so I don't know how easy it pulls. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. This is so much fun.
Now, if you're gonna hook it up to a horse,
Yeah?
right? You are.
Eventually, I'll get to harness
Okay,
for it.
so-
We think, maybe.
Oh, but if you do, you feel here, these slots,
Yes.
2 leather straps go here.
All right.
Of course,
And that's to
the-
keep it from when
you
going
got
down
the-
hills.
You got the hooks in the back. You got those pieces. I gave them to you
Yesterday. Yes, sir. Or whenever we're
whatever day
here.
it was, and they would go on leather straps, and that's another strap that would go around another whatever harness you have on the horse.
Right.
You know, you have a full body harness on the horse for this.
Right.
This is a single.
Yeah. It would be a full body harness, and I don't have that yet, so I know I'll be shopping on that. So that is amazing. You're ready?
Yeah.
All right. That was a whirlwind walkthrough. Let me get the ramp out of the way here. Are you guys moving already? let me put my phone up. Look, I'm a horse. I'm a horse.
I would put it up. I believe I would rear, so it'd be easy for you to unload, or you have somebody else. I have a
Yeah.
It's up to you. You're the shipper.
I told Sonny I'm selling it back to him for $1 more than I paid. Oh, let's do money before we forget.
Okay, all right.
Let's do money. I'll hold this for a little bit. So I'm talking with Sonny here, the previous owner of this 1880s Carriage, and I asked him to tell me everything he knows. So here we are.
Which is very little. It was built in Mount Airy, North Carolina, sometime in the 1880s. The Carriage company started up there in 1877. It was a father and son business. And then how it got to Texas, I'm not sure. I have a feeling it probably went railroad, you know.
It's immaculate shape, so I can't imagine this
But
thing
I'm not
actually
sure.
rode.
And I bought it from folks that had it for 30 years, and they bought it from some other farmers and didn't give me any history. So,
No history.
but that's about all I can tell you. I could tell you, you know, Jesse James used it, but it's
Jesse
not-
James
it's
used
It's
it.
just a rumor
Rumor
on his wedding day.
on his wedding. This might have been the Jesse James Carriage on his wedding day.
Anyway, that's the story.
All right, that's a story. All right, Internet. I've made it home 100 miles with my mystery buggy from the 1880s, 1874, possibly. We know it was built in Mount Airy. Rumor has it was the Jesse James rode in it on his wedding day. I don't know. I don't have time because the rain is a-coming and I have to give it an inspection. But what I have never done was, I've been to museums, but I've never personally sat in a Civil War era post antebellum carriage. So let me rotate here. All right, so these boards are because I weigh a lot more than the men did way back when. There's a seat that goes here, and there's the first step up. So I do have the seat. I have everything. It's all in storage. So I'm just going to go carefully up here and put myself in. So I am super, super, super excited. What's going on over there is the top, and the top is felt lined. And it just can't get rain on. So I'm going to go get my tractor and put the fork truck on it and get that in before it rains. This I'm going to get covered up with a tarp. But let me see here. All right. This step up, I'm telling you, it's way up. Oh, look. Look, the buggy. The buggy has a life. It bounces around under my weight. So let's do it. Rotate this way. I'll let you know. Will it support me? All right, I am in the buggy. Let me sit. All right. Woo-wee! My knees are in my chest. They're in my chest. Let me rotate. So there we go. I am sitting in the 1880s. I could not be happier. Silly little adventure that I'm having. Has nothing to do with building a house and everything to do with a guy, for a guy like me. That's just, I don't know, how busy doing life. So this, I'm going to go ahead and put this up in an episode later on when I have time. I'm going to put this in storage so it's out of the weather. But when I have time, we'll do an explorer through it and open the trunk. It's got a trunk. And we'll take a look in the trunk and we'll just do a little walkabout. I'll start, is old Hank going to run this? I don't know. His knees are pretty bad. Y'all who've been watching a while, you guys vote up or down. Should old Hank become a brand new buggy horse? I don't know. Whatever you guys say, I'll at least consider. All right. Like, subscribe, follow me along. This is Steve, 1,000 Year Home, and I'm sitting on a 154-year-old buggy right now. That's 15.4% of the way there to 1,000-year house.